Hi, myself Jeevan Sujita, Assistant Professor, Department of CSC, SRKR Engineering College, Bhimavaram. In this session, I am going to explain what is a binary search tree, how the data is organized in a binary search tree, what is the difference between a binary tree and a binary search tree, how a search operation can be done on a binary search tree. Objectives: to learn how to organize data in a binary search tree, to understand what is the difference between a binary search tree and a binary tree, to understand the search operation that can be performed on a binary search tree. What is a binary search tree? It is also a kind of binary tree in which the nodes are arranged in specific order, so it is called as an ordered binary tree. Each node stores a data value and each node contains at most two children, left and right children. What makes a binary tree a binary search tree? Here there is a property for a binary search tree that always the left subchild must contain the values lesser than the root node and the right subchild contains a values greater than the root node. Now, if you look at this example, here this is a perfect binary tree. Why? Because all the elements which is located in the left subtree is smaller than the root value and the right subchild is having the greater value than the root value. And this comes, if you take the second example, it is not a binary search tree. Why? Because the 7 is greater than 6 but it is located in a left subchild, so it is not a binary subtree. What is the main difference between a binary subtree and a binary search tree? A binary tree is a simple tree which contains at most two children but it does not have any restrictions. While coming to binary search tree, it has some restrictions that the left subchild or subtree contains the values lesser than the root value and the right subchild always contains the values which is greater than the root value, and the left and right subchild each must also be a binary subtree and there should not be any duplicate nodes in a binary search tree. Here comes the declaration of a node in a binary search tree. Whenever you want to declare a node in a binary search tree, you must insert some data. So we are declaring int data, comma, it may contain a left child and right child. So we are defining that as struct node star left and struct node star right. Initially our tree will be empty, so I am writing struct node star root equals to null. Construction of a binary search tree. So these all the values I have taken to insert or to construct a data, and in this we can see how we will be organizing the data in a binary search tree. Initially I am inserting a value 10. So the 10 is the first node, so it becomes as a root node, and next is 12. So whenever you want to insert a new node, you have to compare that new node with the root node. So I'm comparing 10 with 12. So 12 is greater than 10. So we will be traversing towards the right direction. And the next node is 5. So compare 5 with 10. So 5 is less than 10. So we will be moving towards left. We will be moving towards left. And next I want to insert 4. So compare node 10, that means the root value 10 with 4. So 4 is less than 10, so you have to traverse towards left. Now compare 4 with 5. Again 4 is less than 5, so you have to traverse towards left. So I am traversing towards left and I am placing 4 over there. And next is insert 20. So again start comparing with the root value, compare with 10. So 20 is greater than 10. We always move towards right. So again compare 12 with 20. Again 20 is greater than 12. So you will be moving towards right. And the next, now you have to insert 8 in the existing tree. So compare 10 with 8. 8 is less than 10. So you have to traverse in left direction. So now compare 5 with 8. So 5 is 8 is greater than 5. So you have to place 8 in the right. Now insert 7. So whenever you want to insert 7, again start comparing with the root value. Root value is 10. Compare 7 with the 10. So which is less than 7 is less than 10. You have to move towards left. Now compare 5 with 7. So 7 is greater than 5. So you have to move towards right. Again compare 7 with 8. 7 is less than 8. So you have to traverse towards left. Next I want to insert a new node 15. Again start comparing with 10. Root value 10. So 15 is greater than 10. So you have to traverse towards right. Now compare 15 with 12. Again 15 is greater. So you have to traverse right. Again compare 15 with 20. 15 is less than 20. So we are placing 15 in as a left child of root node 20. At last insert 13. Again start comparing with the root value. 13 is greater than 10. So you have to traverse right. That is you come to 12. Root left right child, that is 12. Now compare 13 with 12. So 13 is greater than 12. So again you have to traverse towards right. Again compare 13 with 20, which is again greater. 13 is less than 20. So you have to traverse towards left. Again compare 13 with 15. 13 is less than 15. So you have to place 13 in the as a left child of 15. The following are the operations that can be performed on a binary search tree: search, insertion, deletion, tree traversal, finding the height of a tree, counting the number of nodes in a binary search tree. So how to search a value in a binary search tree? So similarly, when you are inserting a new node, you have to compare the search element with the root element here also. So start at the root node. That means you are comparing your search element with root element. If your search element and the root elements are same, then we can directly print a message, the element is found. And next, if the search element is differing from the root element, now you have to traverse either in the left direction or in right direction. So we compare the search element key with the root element. If the search element is less than the root element, then you will be traversing to the left node, or if the search element is greater than the root node, then you have to traverse towards the right direction. You will be traversing either left or right. So this process continues until you find your search element. Example. Here, look at this picture. In this given example, I have to search for a element 9. So compare 9 with 15. So 9 is less than 15. So you have to traverse towards left. Now compare 9 with 6, where 9 is greater. So you have to traverse in which direction? In right direction. Again compare 9 with 7. So 9 is again greater than 7. So you will be traversing towards right again. So now compare 9 with 13. 9 is less than 13. So you have to traverse towards left direction. You have found your element here. In such a way that from the root element you will be traversing either to left or right, until you find a particular element for which you are searching. So see code for searching an element. So struct node star search int key comma struct node star root, where key is the search element which you want to find, and struct node star root is the initial address of your root node. And if your root is null, that indicates that your tree is empty. So you have to return null. Next, if key is, that is your search element is less than root of key, then you have to traverse in which direction? In the left way. So we have written a statement that return search of key comma root of left. That means we are searching element in the left subchain. No, that is not the case. Then move to the else if block. Else if the search element or key is greater than root of key, that means your search element is greater than the root element. That means you have to traverse in which direction? In right direction. That's why you have written a statement that return search of key comma root of right. If these are not the cases, if last case is else, return root. So this is an example where I am explaining the trace, how you have to follow, how you have to know how recursion takes place here. So I have taken an example here. So this is my example tree and I have assigned some address locations for each and every node here. So initially my search in this existing tree I have to find whether node 4 is present or not. So I am invoking the search function search of 4 comma 1000. Here 1000 is nothing but the address of the root node. Okay, next, if the first statement in the search block is if root equals to null, no, our root value is 1000 which is not equals to null, the condition fails. In the next, come to the another if block, if search element is less than root arrow of data, our search element is 4 is less than root arrow of data, 1000 of data is 6, 4 is less than 6, yes, the condition is true. So we have moved into that block, return search of 4 comma 1000 of left, where 1000 of left is nothing but what? 1000 of 2. I am again invoking a search function here. Search of 4 comma 1002. Now our root value is 1002 here. So root is not equals to null. This case fails if search value 4 is less than 1002 of data. What is 1002 of data? It's nothing but 2. 4 is less than 2. No, the condition fails. And else if we are moving to the next block, else if 4 is, that is search element is greater than root arrow of data, that is 1002 of data, that is 4 is greater than 2, as the condition is true. So we will be moving into that particular block, return search of 4 comma 1002 of right, where 1002 of right is nothing but 1000 of 8. So we are invoking a search function. So search of 4 comma 1000 of 8, where here 1000 of 8 is nothing but root value there. At present our function is working on this root node. So if our root value is 1008, so which is not null. If search element 4 is less than 1008 of data, 1008 of data is 4 here, which is 4 is less than 4, the condition fails. Again we are moving to else if block, 4 is greater than 4, again the condition fails. At last we will be moving to the else block, else return root. What is the root value here? 1000 of 8. That means we are returning the root value 1008 back to this particular function after completing that. So it receives a value 1008. That is return of 1008. Where you have to return this? To this particular function. We are returning 1008. Sorry, after completing this function, you have to return this root value, that is 1002. I am returning 1002 to this function. Now after completing this function you have to return. So what value you have to return? Return root. Our root value is now 1000. I am returning a value 1000. After completing all the recursion process, again we are moving back to the root. So now I am concluding the overall session. So a binary search tree is also a binary tree in which the elements of left subchild is lesser than the root and the elements of the right subchild is greater than the root, and the right and left subchilds are also must be a binary tree. And while coming to search operation, while searching an element, we first compare with the root element. If the root element and the search element both are same, then we directly print that the element is found. If not, we will be traversing either to left or right. Then we check the element of a node. If it is found, it will return the address. If not, it will return a null value. Thank you.